Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to Kopish. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Hope you're revitalized and you're ready for the week ahead. As always, guys, what am I going to say? When I get behind this mic, please do comment, subscribe, and like. Some juicy topics to get into. Some topics that I'm not even too sure about myself, but hey ho, news is news. We've got to speak about it. You guys want to hear about it. So, no better place than to start with my twin. You know who I'm going to go to, guys. It is Mr. Usman Dembele. And I don't even know what to believe anymore. He's been linked with Liverpool Football Club. He is available on a free in around 3 days' time. And I've made no secret about it. I want him as a Liverpool player. He's ambidextrous, quick, great dribbler, decent shot, very creative, but he's made of paper sometimes. That being said, he has been linked with us. And it is a player who, if Klopp is able to get the best out of, could be sitting here in a couple of years' time saying potentially our best ever signing under Klopp. That's how good he is, and that's how good he can be. Now, also, with him being on a free, also means he could potentially come with high wages and a high signing on fee. Now, granted, that is sort of negated by the lack of a transfer fee. However, we know what our club's like when it comes to wages. We don't like to go, I don't want to use the term above and beyond, but we don't like to just willy-nilly splash cash in that department. And with Dembele, I think you would have to, because I think we wouldn't be the only club in for him. Chelsea have been heavily linked, even though what's going on at Chelsea is a bit mad at the moment. Just lost Peter Cech. Marina's gone as well, so don't know what's going on there. I do think you'd see Paris Saint-Germain going for him as well, especially if the Neymar rumor is true and they want to get rid of Neymar. Obviously, they can afford any salary. Dembele would, in my opinion, though, be a fantastic signing for Liverpool. It would alleviate some of the pressure on Salah. It would allow Salah to get a rest. It would also allow us to change personnel, formations, etc. Dembele can play on the left and the right. He can also play as a 10. He's very good with both feet, very creative. And once he gets going, there's no stopping him. The problem is with him, though, the injuries. And we have had a good injury record in the last season in terms of keeping injury-prone players fit. However, do we want to bring an injury-prone player to Liverpool? And granted, he's been fit from the new year, if I'm not mistaken, and he was absolutely on a tear at Barcelona. But we can't just ignore the fact that for years prior, he's had bad injuries. However, I'm going to go against the grain on this one. I'm going to be real with you guys. I want him at Liverpool Football Club. I really do. I think having Diaz on the left alongside, and I think will be deputized by Carvalho. I think if we're going to go 4-2-3-1, having Firmino and Elliott in the 10 and Jones, and then having Salah and Dembele on the right with Nunes and Jota up top, I think our attack would be as complete as it could potentially be. I'll be over the moon with that. Made no secret about it. I do think we need another right forward or right winger. And if we were to go and get Usman Dembele, for me, we're cooking, and we're cooking very, very well. Right, on to the next topic. This man, Mr. Otavio, I believe his name is, from Porto. Been linked with a move, been apparently bidding for him. However, I think it's absolute nonsense. I've seen a few people come out and quell these rumors. For me, I think it's just paper talk. I think it's Porto trying to use our name to get more money out of Leeds United, who have officially bid for him, apparently. Again, more of a right winger / centre midfielder. Again, positions that we need to fill. I just don't think he's the guy. And if he was the guy, I don't see why we wouldn't have gone in for him already. I don't see why we'd wait this long. I mean, Porto are getting raided at the moment. It's quite sad to see, but this is sort of what happens. They have their cycles in Portugal where they get great crop of South Americans, nurture them for a few years, and then they get raided, and it's kind of rinse and repeat. Similar to what happens with Dortmund. They get young players, build them up, and then sell them for high figures. I think Porto are doing the same at the moment. I don't think we'll be going in for this player. If we do, I'll be shocked. Won't be upset about it. I do think we can get better, but I don't see it happening. So, guys, let me know what you think. Would you like us to sign Otavio? Next player, I don't even believe I'm reporting on this, but hey ho, Timo Werner. Like, we all know we were linked with him heavily. The secret was no secret. We wanted him at Liverpool Football Club. Jurgen Klopp wanted him at Liverpool Football Club. He chose Chelsea. We dragged our heels a little bit with the release clause. Chelsea came in, made no bones about it, and said, we want the player. We're going to get the player. They got the player. Or they got a version of Timo Werner, because this isn't the same Timo Werner that was killing it in Germany. Now we're being linked with him. Now, I don't think it's any secret that Chelsea want to potentially get rid of him and bring in other players. It's not going to be easy to get rid of him, though. You see how much he costs, you see the salary he's on, and you see his performances. I think the best they can hope for is maybe a loan move, try and hopefully get him to build himself up and then potentially make a move on to somewhere else. That doesn't need to be Liverpool, though. I don't know where Timo Werner would fit in at Liverpool. He's not good enough, in my opinion, to play as a wide forward on the right or left for us. And we've seen he's not clinical enough to play as a centre forward for us. So I think this is just journalists getting one rumour, another rumour, and making up a rumour. I don't see this happening for love nor money, nor do I think we need Timo Werner. I think we need to go and get someone who's proven and shows that they haven't been devoid of confidence. It's very telling what's happened with Timo Werner. And look, without throwing shade on Chelsea, it happens a lot with some of their attackers. They get these well-renowned attackers with great names and great stats behind them, and then when they get to Chelsea, it just seems to just blow up in their faces. It's really weird. But hey ho, that's not our problem. Could have been our player, maybe should have been our player. Maybe we're having a different conversation if he comes to Liverpool and he goes on the tear under Klopp. But he didn't. He went to Chelsea. No hard feelings there. He did the move that was right for him. But the right move for Liverpool is not to be buying Timo Werner. So again, something I'll be very, very shocked if we go in for. And finally, a player of our own who may be moving on, Mr. Nico Williams. So Nico spent the second part of the season on loan at Fulham and had a great end to the season, was really pivotal in helping them get promotion, really good. He's highly thought of there at Fulham. And they do want him. They want him. However, Liverpool are apparently demanding a package of around £20 million for the right back. I think it's a little high. Not going to lie, I do think it's a little high, especially now knowing we brought in Calvin Ramsey. Everyone knows that we've got a backup right back for Trent now. So everyone knows Nico's kind of surplus to requirements. And he also has made it clear he wants to leave Liverpool as well to get more regular game time. So I don't think we're in a position of power here. I don't think us keeping him helps us, to be honest. And it doesn't help the player. So I do expect Nico to be moving on. I don't expect us to get £20 million for him. I think that's a very, very high fee for Nico Williams. But it is Nottingham Forest who are the ones pushing at the moment, apparently. They've also signed Awanini, who used to be a Liverpool player, and we managed to get a sell-on clause from that. I don't see Nico going for 20 million. Where he goes, I'm not too sure. But for 20 million, I just don't see it. I think there are other right backs in the market you could get for around 20 million who give you more than what Nico gives you at this stage of his career. So granted, you're not just buying him for the next couple of years. You're buying him for maybe the next 4 years, or you're buying him for the next few years, hoping that he goes to the next level. You sell him on and you get a profit. I just think it's a big risk for any club to take, to pay 20 million. I've got to take my Liverpool hat off here. Obviously, if we get 20 million for Nico, I'm going to be laughing about it because I do think we would have been getting way more than we should have been. But at the same time, I don't see this happening. I really don't. But I hope it does. Because if we get 20 million from Nico, playing Accountant FC may give us more money for other areas of the pitch, centre midfield. But we'll see. As always, people, we will be back later on this evening for our normal Monday night live show. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you follow us on all the social media. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Until we see you slightly later, people, thank you very much for tuning in. Smash the like button, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are Kopish, and we are out, people. Take care.